ever so humble, there is no place like home.
Hallelujah.
Coug Sportsnet proudly presents to you Homecoming 2013 as your Lamarque Cougars come home to take on the Senators of Houston Kipp Academy. Brandon Williams along with Mike Lockwood, Lewis Perrin Jr. down in midfield is seeing your stats. Guys, it's been 5 weeks since we've been here. It was kind of strange coming up here tonight, but we're finally here, and we're here 1-0 in District 24 3A. A lot of issues still to go on, but there is some good news in the fact that Alan Cooper is returning, and we're also going to get Val Allen back after what looked like a pretty scary incident last week.
Yeah, we were a bit afraid for Val last week. Now, we knew Cooper probably with a little bit of a high ankle sprain was going to be sitting for a bit, but that was a stunner, I guess, if you will, on that for Val Allen. We're glad to hear he's back. And you're right about it's good to be home. You know, we had officially a home game out there at Reliance Stadium.
Yeah.
And we might call the Dome Sweet home, but it is good to be back in the friendly confines of Etheridge Stadium.
Yes, it is.
Indeed it is. We will have the national anthem. Following that, we'll have the coin toss, and we will actually see football back home in Lamarque as the Cougars get ready to take on the Senators. Coug Sportsnet will be right back. Set for the coin toss. Your team captains tonight for Homecoming 2013. Number 6, Ladarian Ellis-Jones. Number 15, Mike Hardiman. Number 33, Reggie Franklin. Number 57, Marquez Baker. For the Senators, Lewis.
For Kipp Sunnyside, we've got Willie Gabriel, number 1. Number 10, David Lopez. Number 15, Gerard Johnson. And number 51, Sammy Franklin.
And a national anthem sung by the Lamarque Choir had 4 players that were a part of it, and that's including Ladarian Ellis-Jones. Also, Murphy Smith, number 10. Number 74, Michael Smither, and number 50, Markel Dupree. And you were saying on the break, you were believing it, Smither's probably what is it?
He's got to sing bass.
He's got that DC's bass.
Guys, you can tell we're at home, and I just love those dark blue jerseys with those gold numerals.
Makes it easy to see.
Oh, man. It's just something about it. It's a rich jersey. It represents the rich tradition of Lamarque and the rich tradition of this field.
And most of all, you look towards your left, those flags that denounce the fact that we have been more than one state championship appearance.
Yes, sir. Been to the big show 10 times.
10 times, and Coach Dr. Mike Jackson looking to see if we can get this team going and get to 11th.
Let's start putting a ring on the other hand.
That's it.
Exactly. 1-0 in district after the hard-fought win against Sweeney last week.
Boy, and it was hard-fought too, guys.
Yeah, they didn't give us anything last week. We had to take what we got, and we just took enough.
Yeah,
and I talked, not to interrupt there, but I talked briefly this week to Coach Jackson, and we talked about a number of different things, the offense, but one of the key things that stuck out of my mind, and you guys, we talked about that, is the lack of turnovers that his defense has been able to create this year to be able to help swing the momentum in Lamarque's favor. The last one was in the first quarter against Lamarque Consolidated way back earlier in the season. He said it needs to change that to be able to change the outlook on the season. Not only so much his offense, but the defense has got to get a little bit more aggressive and cause more turnovers.
Yeah, we've got 3 interceptions, 1 fumble recovery, and 1 punt block.
And 2 of the interceptions in the first game of the season against Ball High.
Back deep for your Cougars is number 24, Daquan Jones, one of the guys that's really stepped up, not only on special teams, but he's also served as the leading rusher. He's got 2 straight 100-yard games, guys. He is lined up around the 5-yard line, set to kick the ball off for the 2-3 Senators is number 9, Luis Reyes, and he is starting back from the 20. And he hammers it in the direction of Jones, who starts it around the 7, loses the football, picks it up at around the 3, tries to find the seam to the 20, to the 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 midfield. This is going to be a foot race. And he is dragged down at the 49-yard line of Kipp. So what looked like could have been a disaster turns out to be a 48-yard return.
That was Kendall Tidwell for the Senators that really had to run him down. Because he had a yard or two on him, and that wide receiver playing special teams did an outstanding job of getting some closing speed and bringing him down.
Truly the last line of defense on that play. As the Cougars, they'll officially spot it at midfield, so call it a 47-yard return, and it looks like we're going to get a few more yards tacked on.
Whoa.
Yep, just 5 more for an offsides.
So the Cougars are going to start again. They started in excellent field position last week at the 29 of Sweeney. This week, they're going to start at the 45.
So that was a offsides on the kickoff,
Yep.
tacked on the end of the run. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
it's one of 3 options you've got.
All right, for clarification purposes.
So 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Ladarian Ellis-Jones lined up, shotgun set, the base formation for the Cougars. Daquan Jones in the backfield with him. And a high slow snap. Jones tries to find the football, and he'll just fall on it. And guys, this has been an issue all season long. The center quarterback exchange has been an adventure at times.
That's a good way of putting it.
So instead of the good field position, and they dodged a bullet there.
Whoa.
Wow.
Man, 2 things have gone right so far for us, and we hadn't even run a play yet.
Sometimes I'd rather be lucky than good.
Yeah, because that was a loss of 17, guys.
Wow.
So instead of 2nd and 27, a more manageable 1st and 5, excuse me. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line. See if we can get this play off without a penalty or a hitch. And we do, and it's going to be a handoff to
There's
Jones.
the penalty flag.
Flag down as Jones keeps dragging down to around the 23. Now, if the whole play holds up, it's a 17-yard gain. But based on the way that flag was thrown, it looks like this was going to come back. Nope. Offsides.
Again.
Again, I'm sure that Coach Dr. Mike Jackson will not take that 5 yards.
Oh, no. Boy, I tell you, this young man, Jones, running out of the backfield, he is such a good runner, guys. He is so swift-footed. He can just turn on the dime.
So 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. Ellis-Jones will swing the pass out to James, and James will just drop it. Was looking in the direction of Quincy James, number 3, was not able to hold on. So make it 2nd down and 10 at the 23-yard line. It's the Joneses, number 3, Quincy, number 2, Demetrius are lined up to the near side.
That would be James. Right?
James, and again a high snap. Ellis-Jones tries to run, turns the corner, 30, and he will just get out of bounds. Loses about 2 on that play. And again, guys, it's just been an issue all season long. It seems that once this team gets close to the 20-yard line, it just seems like there's some kind of a hex that happens.
Something.
Well, it's been going all the way down the field this time. Now, no excuses here, guys. They ought to have it down pat. But that wind down there on the field is blowing at every bit of 15 mile an hour. And that can affect.
They'll definitely can. 3rd down and 12. They'll spot this one at the 25-yard line. It'll be Ellis-Jones, hands it off to Daquan Jones, turns the corner 20 to the 15, still on his feet, dragged down and around the 6. They'll spot him down at the 5-yard line, so a gain of 18 yards for Daquan Jones, and he looks already to be on his way to a 3rd straight 100-yard game. 1st and goal, Lamarque.
He's a sophomore, correct, guys?
Only a sophomore, guys. Only a sophomore. 1st and 10 as Daly and Richard joins Jones in the backfield. Low snap. Ellis-Jones will pick the ball up. Gets maybe a yard on that one.
Well, they need to get that bug fixed right quick, guys.
Yeah, they do.
Mid-October, and it's one of those things you use non-district for.
Yeah, but this is district.
Oh, no question about it. Number 18, Corian Ladea is lined up as a tight end at the 5-yard line. Hand up again to Jones. Jones bangs his way in. Touchdown!
There we go. Yes,
Cash
sir.
it in, cha-ching! Home sweet home is started with the touchdown at 5 yards for Daquan Jones. So at 10:40 to go in the 1st quarter, the Cougs get on the scoreboard.
52-yard drive, is that correct, guys?
No, sir, 45-yard drive.
45-yard. Okay, that's correct because of the 5-yard penalty.
Ricky Guillen lining up to kick the extra point. Ellis-Jones is the holder. Gets the snap, gets the kick, and the ball is going to be up, and it's going to be good. That's the way you start homecoming 2013. Lamarque scores on their opening drive. 10:40 to go, 1st quarter. It's Lamarque 7, Kipp Academy nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back. Ricky Guillen is set to kick off for the Cougars after they go 6 plays, 45 yards for their first touchdown. And he will kick a line drive that is going to fall to the hands of the return man. And that is going to be number 7, who does not get quite far.
Boy,
Corey Harrell is your guy, one of the upbacks that had the return.
They welcomed him unpleasantly.
Yeah, Val Allen was the first one to introduce himself. He also got a little help down there that time by number 48, Tommy Young.
So that answers the question about Val Allen. There he is.
There he is, number 5, heart and soul of that defense.
Boy, he took a heck of a hit last week, and we thought, didn't think too good, but it's great to see him back on that field.
Number 15, Jarrett Johnson is your quarterback. They go with a 4-wide set. Senators 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. High snap, hands the ball off to Harrell, and Harrell isn't going to get much. Maybe a loss of around 2 on that play as the Lamarque defense right there to start swarming, start getting some names of these guys. Val Allen, number 5, anchoring the defense. Look at the front line. Number 55 off the Rosemont getting the start. Number 44, Justin Britton. And number 59, Chris Laws.
It's like they're back to the 3-4. They've changed away from what they had going last week against Sweeney.
High snap for Johnson, and he will toss it off to Harrell, and Harrell's not going to get much again. Cougars there on that one again. And you look at that front 3. That was anchored there by number 55, Arthur Rosemont.
All right, we got number 14.
Number 14 for Lamarque, that's going to be Derek Lewis. He's going to be lined up at cornerback. Number 10, safety Carl Sims.
Number 48.
Number 233, of course, Reggie Franklin. And number 8, Chason Douglas. Linebackers, number 25, Herb Smith.
48.
Number 26, number 48. Don't have a number on 48.
Yep.
Yeah, Tommy Young.
Tommy Young is the young man. Johnson back, set, screen to Harrell. Harrell at the 20, and Harrell is not going to get anything there as Reggie Franklin thumped him. Got an assist from Val Allen. And number 8, Chason Douglas. So there's a 3 and out.
Boy, that defense
for the Senators.
Defense is flying to the ball tonight, guys.
And Val Allen is showing no ill effects from that hit last week at all, as he was in on 2 out of 3 of those plays and the special teams play.
They are going to be kicking into the wind. So Reyes is going to have a challenge as Reggie Franklin lines up at his own 45-yard line. Reyes gets the snap, gets a pretty good kick in the direction of Franklin, who will call a fair catch. He'll just simply let the ball bounce.
You can't do that.
That's a no-no.
Can they flag you for that?
They can, but you're going to have to be pretty blatant about it.
Okay.
As soon as he heard the whistle, he held up. He knew.
Let's get that offensive line, guys. I see 79.
79, that is, of course, Taryn Gaines.
50.
Number 50, Markel Dupree. Number 57, Marquez Baker.
56.
Number 56, Ashton Holmes.
51.
And number 51, Devin Billio. 1st and 10, Ellis Jones swings it out, has a reception, and it's going to be number 23, Carlos Spells. And Spells is going to get the first down and a little bit more as he has stopped it around the 47-yard line.
Good play out of the backfield, guys.
15 yards.
So 1st and 10 for Lamarque.
I love this up-tempo offense.
No huddle, 1st and 10. 4 wide receiver set. Handoff this time is going to be to number 22, Alan Cooper. And Alan Cooper with his first carry since early on in the game against St. Pius.
Yeah, in fact, he only carried it once or twice in that game against St. Pius.
High ankle sprain, looks like he is okay as he and Ellis Jones are in the backfield now. 2nd and 2. Play action fake. Ellis Jones back, throws downfield, has a man. Wow! Oh! Almost caught by Quincy James.
And that ball was beautifully thrown, guys.
And Ellis Jones, oh indeed, that was one of his better throws this season, and it just went off the hands of Quincy James, who had a step on the defender.
Beautifully designed play, guys. I like the whole play from the outset.
So right now, exactly, right out the bat, we're seeing Coach Dr. Mike Jackson and offensive coordinator Pete Guerreri open up that playbook just a little more.
8.5 yards on 1st down will do that for you.
Yeah.
3rd down into I formation. Richard's your fullback, and we've got flags down. And false start.
I didn't see it.
So 3rd and 2 becomes 3rd down and 7. 8:02 to go here in the first quarter. Lamarque trying to build on that 7-0 lead, which they got on the 5-yard touchdown run from Daquan Jones on the opening drive.
And this is definitely 4-down territory, guys, regardless of what part of the field they are right here on the 40.
Yeah, it was the wide receiver down here near side, got a little bit of a jump.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be Cooper in the backfield. And now, again, we've got another stoppage of play. And we've got a timeout. And it's going to be a timeout for the Senators, and we'll take it with them 8:02 to go first quarter. It's Lamarque 7, Kipp Academy nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back. Back after the timeout, it is 3rd down and 7 now. We'll spot the ball at the 44-yard line of the Senators. Cooper in the backfield with Ellis Jones, and it'll be a play fake, action fake, and Ellis Jones tries to turn a corner. Good stop there by the Senators as they weren't fooled on that play fake. That's going to be number 85, Kendall Titwell. So a gain of around 1, actually no gain, so they're going to say 4th and 7, and you're right, Mike, 4-down territory. Cougs will go for it. 4 wide receivers set. And a delayed snap, and Ellis Jones is going to be close to a first down. It's going to depend on the mark.
He didn't get it.
I don't think he
did either. Looks like
he
might have been short by about a half-yard or so. Tried to catch the Senators off guard, but a good stop by Kipp Academy. And they will get the ball with good field position. They'll spot it at the 38-yard line. .7:33 to go first quarter, second drive of the night for the Senators. Second year in existence, 2-3, coming off of a win down the street in Hitchcock last week. Johnson in shotgun. Has plenty of time on the play clock. High snap, Johnson goes with the option. It'll be to Harrell, and Harrell isn't going to get much there.
Oh, my goodness.
But 5 Cougars there on the play.
It was like stacking dominoes.
Dylan Billiot was the one that forced him immediately back to the inside where he didn't want to be, because then he got met by a whole host of Cougars, led that time by Herb Smith and Derek Lewis.
Justin Britton also in there as well. A loss of 1 makes it 2nd down and 11 at the 37-yard line. 7:04 to go first quarter. Again, look at this shotgun set. Trips to the far side. And Cougars blitz. Johnson swings the pass out, incomplete. Looking in the direction of Antonio Trice.
It was almost like he heard footsteps coming.
Val Allen's footsteps, no less. He was coming hard from that linebacker blitz. They did a good job of closing in on him and stopping him before you get back there, but your eyes get real wide when you see that number 5 closing in on you.
Had to think long and hard about how much that 1 yard was going to be worth. 3rd down and 11. Again, they'll go with their same shotgun set. They'll bring 3 to the far side. Johnson rolls out, steps up, throws, had a man way short of the first down. Was intended for number 14, Jarrett Johnson. So it's 6:44 to go in the first quarter. Another 3 and out forced by the Cougars. And you got to think, guys, that since the second half of last week's game, this Cougars defense has taken on an entirely different level.
I agree. I like the intensity of the players are running on and off the field much more aggressively, like they are all in tune to this ball game. I heard that there were some changes made this week, and I hope that that might be one of them.
Reyes with the punt will let that ball bounce,
roll.
And it will roll down and around the 28-yard line. So that's where the Cougars will start their 3rd drive. Still 6 minutes, 33 seconds to go here in the first quarter, and already we've seen the Cougars on their 3rd offensive drive. Scored the touchdown on the opening drive, fell about a yard short as the penalty on 3rd down took away a scoring opportunity. So we'll see if the Cougars can get back on the scoreboard with this drive here. Daquan Jones in the backfield with LaDarian Ellis Jones. And it is going to be a low snap, picked up by Ellis Jones, 30, got a block, 35, 40, cuts a rack, 50 to around the 47-yard line, and heads up play by LaDarian Ellis Jones, who picks up the fumble and finds his way down to the 47-yard line.
23-yard gain.
I love the run, guys, but I hate the way that it started off. I shouldn't use the word hate, but it just concerns me that they're still not getting that quarterback, the center to quarterback exchange proper.
So 1st and 10, Cooper in motion, and that's who will get it. Cooper turns the corner. 45, 40, to the 30. Inside the 20 to around the 17-yard line. They get the 18. And guys, the afterburners that we know Alan Cooper has were definitely in display on that one.
He's back.
And guys, that is a very dangerous element considering the fact how Daquan Jones has stepped up. At the fact Ladarian Ellis-Jones is running, you've got 3 guys who can cause considerable havoc on the ground on any given play.
28-yard gain that time by Cooper.
In a flash of the eye.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Cooper's going to go in motion. And they'll fake the jet sweep, and Ellis-Jones is going to be dragged down. No shot as Darian Rouse, number 6, was there on the stop.
Completely unblocked.
Unblocked and completely unfazed by the fake. So he ended up with no gain on that play. No, actually, no gain. Oh, that's on me. My glasses are bad. 2nd and 15, ball spotted at the 23-yard line. Daquan Jones in the backfield. Spells now at wide receiver. They'll swing and pass out, and we've got flags all over.
Man on the far side. Got a little bit of a head start.
Receiver again?
Yeah, middle slot receiver.
And again, just seems like, you know, that hex once you get towards the red zone.
Yep.
Kind of has a Bermuda Triangle-like feel at times. So now 2nd and 20 facing the Cougars as they spotted at the 28-yard line of Kipp Academy.
Yeah, he was playing Ellis-Jones's hands, and when Ellis-Jones thrust them hands forward to get the ball, he took off, and the ball didn't quite go at the same time.
Handoff's going to be to Daquan Jones, still going 25 down to around an 18-yard line. So he will get around 9 on that play.
You know, that big defensive lineman actually had him wrapped up, but he kept those legs churning, guys, and was able to slip out of there and pick up that whatever that yardage was.
9-yard gain. Got out of the tackle of number 75, Dixie Wooten III. So make it 3rd down and 11. 5 minutes and counting in the first quarter. So the Cougs try to extend their 7-0 lead. Ellis-Jones in shotgun set. 4 wide receivers, 2 to each side. Ellis-Jones back, sets up, swing pass, ball caught by Jones. Jones is going to be stopped at around the 16-yard line, flagged down at around the 15.
Yep, want to bet what that is? Can you say holding?
Lock in the back?
No, I think we got a hold.
Again, another flag hurting the Cougars' chances here. Give credit
to
they're
waving it off.
They wave it off, guys. So
I wonder if it might have been possibly they thought maybe legal man downfield.
Could be. But nonetheless, you're looking at a 4th down, and you'll call it around 9 after that quick 2-yard gain.
I thought he was going to have a lot more than that. It looked like it.
Ellis-Jones, hard snap, sets up, throws, looks in the direction of Hardeman. He has to catch. Is it a touchdown? Yes!
Oh, yeah.
Ladarian Ellis-Jones caught them napping and found wide open Mike Hardeman. His 5th touchdown of the season. It's been a while since we've seen it. And Grandma Green, your grandson's on the board once again.
Oh, and he threw it in the spot where only he could grab it.
That's it. Way up in the air for a true rebounder.
Guillen waiting for the snap. High snap. Guillen gets it up, and it looks like it is going to be good. 4 minutes, 28 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And the Cougars with a 14-0 lead over the Senators of Kipp Academy. Coug Sports Net will be right back. Minutes, 28 seconds to go, and the Cougars have already equaled their touchdown total in each of the last 3 games. Guillen set the kick. Back deep is Willie Gabriel, number 1, and number 7, Corey Harrell. And it's going to go to one of the up men, number 12, Lawrence Millette.
Woo.
And Millette gets to around the 32-yard line where he is stopped. This is football weather, guys.
Yes, sir.
And it showed 6 plays, 72 yards, 5 passes, and 1 17-yard touchdown to go.
5 rushes, 1 pass.
5 rushes, 1 pass. As it is Mike Hardeman with the touchdown catch, his 5th of the season. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Senators down 2 scores already with 4:23 to go in the first. Johnson will get Harrell to move over to the far side, and a flag down.
The delay of.
No, we still had 10 seconds on the clock.
Oh, was it?
False start. These guys just looked like they really did not seem to be in sync, and certainly head coach Archie Krabs cannot be pleased with that one. 1st and 15, spot the ball at the 28-yard line. This time they're going to bring their 3 receiver set over to the near side. Cougars showing blitz. As Johnson looking to get the play call. Again, he's going to move Harrell over. High snap. They'll hand it to Harrell, and Harrell gets next to nothing because number 44, that is going to be Justin Britton, right there knifing through the offensive line and stopping Harrell for a loss.
You know, his name is called quite a bit almost in every game, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he stepped his game up big time throughout the season.
Week 4, he was our player of the week.
Loss of 5, make it 2nd and 20 at the 23-yard line. And Kipp Academy has really struggled to move the ball here in the early going. Johnson back, steps up, throws, ball is high, incomplete, looking in the direction of Lawrence Millette. Just a bit too tall for him. So make it 3rd down and 20 with 3:43 to go in the first.
Another beautiful thing about being home at Etheridge Stadium, guys, is that band to the left of us over here.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
Crowd starting to fill up here as we're at homecoming 2013. 3rd down, 20 at the 23. Millette is the long receiver to the far side, bringing trips over to the near. Johnson gets the snap, drops back, throws. Flag is down, and it's going to be incomplete.
Number 8, who's that?
That's going to be Chason Douglas.
Douglas, I mean.
False start, so push that one back.
And you can't decline that penalty.
Nope. Dead ball penalty.
Make it 3rd down and 25. Right now, it looks like a long, long way for the Senators when it comes to getting the ball to the 1st down marker, and that ball is spotted at the 43. Right now, they're at their own 18-yard line, facing a 3rd down and 25.
Who we got also in the ball game? Number 9 for Marque on the defense.
Isaiah Hall.
All coming in as an extra defensive back. Jared Johnson looking to try to find some kind of momentum for this offense, which has really lagged here in the early going. High snap, Johnson tried to go at the bootleg, got nothing as he was dragged down by number 7, Tyree Mason.
But he shot through there like a bolt of lightning, guys.
Think these guys aren't happy to be home?
Man, I'm telling you, I could just see the way that these guys, their step, they're just the momentum, everything with them tonight. It's just like they're just all in tune.
Well, you've been on the road for 5 weeks. It's been a while. You've got to get used to the road routine, pregame meals, long rides home. It just feels so good to be back at home for these guys, and I think it's showing so far. Reyes hangs this punt in the direction of Franklin, who will grab it around the 46-yard line. Has the ball.
Look out.
5-30.
Look out.
The 20. Flag is down as Franklin will be dragged down and around the 16. Ball was fumbled and picked up by Laws.
They signaled touchdown, but he doesn't know about the flags back here
yet. There is a flag that was down and around the 20-yard line.
It's going to be on us. That one's coming back.
Chris Laws picked up the fumble, took it the extra 15 yards or so for the touchdown, but it looks like this will come back.
You know, Brandon, also talking about good to be home. Last night was a homecoming parade. Fortunately, I was involved with that, helping the young men with one of the trucks at the lumberyard. Had all the kids, all the players on the back. We allowed them to get off and walk down the street in front of the lumberyard truck for a little while, and all the fans are coming up to them. They were patting them on the back, giving them a handshake, high five, and all that. And the kids were just loving it. And I think they were missing some type of community involvement, or being able to know that they do have the fans that are out there supporting these young men. And that might have carried over from last night, guys.
Oh, certainly. No, and there's with that question that, having those fans and having the fact that the fans are there and being home certainly makes it feel good. Pass is going to be caught by James. Number 2, Demetrius James with the reception.
Good.
Gain of around 7. A quick, nice, good throw by
good,
Jones.
Crisp throw.
Right now, Ladarian Ellis-Jones is throwing the ball very well. Probably the best we've seen him so far this season. He seems to be more in tune with his receivers, and the accuracy has been there. 2nd and 4. Handoff actually will be a hand running
Keeper.
to Jones, and Jones inside the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Cash it in. Touchdown, Lamarque. Ladarian Ellis-Jones taking matters into his own hands from 32 yards out. And the Lamarque Cougars, with 2:06 to go in the first quarter, lead 20-0. And guys, that's exceeded the scoring total in each of the last 3 games.
I agree. Not a cumulative, but it's points scored per game.
14 against St. Pius. 14, we've got a man down. We'll go ahead and take a break. Talk about that in a second. Coug Sports Net will be right back. Number 75, it's going to be Dixie Wooten III, and that is going to be the son of the defensive coordinator, Dixie Wooten II. Only a sophomore. You got to look at that size and think, my goodness, this kid's going to get some attention over the next 2 years.
I'm going to zoom around there right quick. Y'all see who we're talking about right there. That is a big boy walking back there.
Was able
only
to walk
a sophomore.
Off, was able to walk off on his own power, fortunately. As Ricky Guillen lines up to kick the 3rd extra point in the first quarter. Waiting for the snap. Hold, the kick is going to be up, and Guillen is going to be tried and true.
Guys, give a lot of credit on that one to the holder.
Yes,
because that snap went behind him. He had to get that ball around and just got it down as that kick was coming through.
2 minutes, 6 seconds to go, first quarter. It has been all Cougars here at homecoming. Lamarque 21, Kipp Academy nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back. Nothing as Ricky Guillen is set to kick the ball off. Back deep for Sunnyside. Number 1, Willie Gabriel. He's to the far side. Number 7 is going to be Corey Harrell. Guillen kicks it, and it's going to be in the direction of Harrell, who will take it around the 12-yard line to the 15. Gets it to the 20, and he will be stopped at around the 21-yard line. So at 1:58 to go here in the first quarter. It looks like Kipp Sunnyside, whose offense has really struggled, has found themselves in a mountain that is going to be real difficult to climb if the offense doesn't start clicking.
Especially the way right now this defense is just keying in on everything. Now I want you to notice something. Look at the gaps between the offensive linemen on Kipp Sunnyside when they go out there and line up. They are actually creating a lot of room that's giving these linebackers spaces to run.
Double arm length.
So 1st and 10. For Jarrett Johnson and the Senators. They spot the ball at the 22-yard line. High snap. Handoff's going to be to Harrell, and Harrell's not going to get much of anything. Got to the line of scrimmage and got introduced to around 8 different Cougars, guys.
And Lewis, and you just spoke about that gap between the linemen there. Lamarque is just shooting through that gap just so quick, they're not even able to put a block on him.
Kenneth Edwards that time was the one that got in there low and hard.
So 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line. Kipp playing minus yardage here in the first quarter. Johnson trying to direct the offense. Gets the shotgun snap throw. Ball is going to be incomplete. Was looking in the direction of Simon Goins, junior wide receiver.
Boy, and he's a tall junior wide receiver, too.
They've got size outside. You know, you look at Goins, number 20, and number 12, Lawrence Millette.
Number 1 they've got over here in the nearest slot position ain't exactly a small fella either. That's going to be Willie Gabriel.
No, these guys definitely have some athletic talent. 3rd down and 10 at the 22-yard line. Again, he'll go shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Goins and Millette are the guys outside. Gabriel, number 1, is in a slot along with Jarrett Johnson, and there's going to be a handoff to Harrell, and Harrell isn't going to get much of anything. Broke 1 defender, but he wasn't going to get past Kenneth Edwards and a host of other Cougars. So another 3 and out for the Senators, as the Cougars will get the ball back and will have a chance to run at least 1 more play here in the first quarter.
Boy, and they should get good field position, too. Now, that's what you want to hear, those fans.
Make some noise for the boys. 3 of the final 4 regular season games will be at home. Our last roadie is going to be on November 1st when we head out to West Columbia. Reyes has set the punt. Reggie Franklin lines up at the 50. They'll have to get the play off. High snap, and the ball is going to be thumped in the direction of Franklin, and Franklin is going to go and grab the ball, stumbled around the 47-yard line.
Yep.
Momentary hold, but he will be tackled at the 48. 3 seconds left. They let the clock continue to run.
Yeah, I think I'd have done that too.
Boy, the emblem in the middle of the field sure looks great, guys.
Oh, it definitely does. They will go ahead and say end of the first quarter. Indeed it is. A very productive one for Lamarque as they lead Kipp Academy 21-0. Coug Sports Net will be right back. Coming back, a little bit of a time warp as we have 7 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Ellis Jones back. Ball is going to be caught by Harmon. Harmon is going to be dragged down and around the 41-yard line, and that is where the first quarter will again finally end. About a 40-plus minute first quarter, correct, Lewis?
Yep.
Wow. But it's been a very productive 40-plus minutes for your Lamarque Cougars. They hang up 21 as they lead 21-0 over the Senators of Kipp Academy. Coug Sports Net will be right back with the... Started the second quarter, Brandon Williams, Mike Lockwood, Lewis Perrin Jr. Down on the sidelines is Lewis Perrin Sr. Senior stats, I should say, he's around midfield. We are missing the coach.
Yep.
William Sal wasn't able to get here tonight, but we'll say a quick hello to him. Hopefully we'll get a chance to see him next week. So he was in midseason form last week.
Yes, he was.
Gosh, against Sweeney.
We missed you, Coach.
Yeah, buddy, all that good inside information and experienced evaluations.
2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line. Daquan Jones in the backfield with Darian Ellis Jones. Jones back throws. Ball's going to be caught by Hardeman and almost intercepted. Out of the hands of Hardeman and almost into the hands of number 34, Antonio Trice.
But I like the pass play, though, still, guys. That quick slant to Hardeman, and if it would have been out in front, that would have been a big gainer.
Well, there's no question.
It's one we trying to convince them to run a little bit last week because we kept seeing the middle of that field being open, and it's like Hardeman would have room.
And it's going to be Alan Cooper with the first down.
Good hard run, guys.
Again, like I mentioned, bringing Cooper back brings an element to this offense that was certainly missing while he was gone. He's obviously one of the more explosive, if not the most explosive playmaker on that offense. And not having that burst definitely hurt.
He's probably one of the fastest players in the district, too, guys.
No, there's no question about that.
Well, he's a track athlete as well. So. Yep.
Daquan Jones now lines up in the slide as Cooper is in the backfield. And it'll be Ellis Jones breaking a tackle and gets to around the 37-yard line.
About a 5-yard gain, maybe?
Yes, sir. They're to around the 32-yard line.
Yeah, I think they're going to call it 4.
So a gain of 4 on that one. They'll make it 2nd and 6. at the 31-yard line. 11 minutes, 11 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Ellis Jones in shotgun. Calls his own number, has a nice hole, cuts back 30, drags a couple of defenders with him. He'll get the first down on around the 23-yard line.
Boy, did you see him drive those his legs to force that additional 2 yards?
Oh, he buried himself into number 85, Kenneth Titwell, and Titwell felt that one. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. They are knocking, looking to add more. Handoff's going to be to Cooper. Cooper cuts back to the 20. Inside the 15, inside the 10. You saw that burst.
Goodness
gracious.
I mean, it's just like putting it into a supercharge.
21 yards.
21-yard gain on that one.
And it doesn't even look like it. I mean, he got there so quick. It looks like he picked up 10.
So 1st and goal, they will spot the ball at the 4-yard line with 10:41 to go in the first quarter, in the first half.
What a difference in the offense when Cooper is there, guys.
Oh, yeah.
You hope that he gets 100% and stays that way throughout the year, all the way deep into the playoffs.
Looks like we're going to play a little bit of power ball here. Ashard is in, number 17. Number 18, Corey Lede is in, lined up as a tight end. Hardeman's the only receiver. As we've got a 1st and goal at the 3, actually a false offsides is going to move the ball a little bit further in. So 1st and goal, they'll spot it at around the 2-yard line.
Yeah, you got the beef up front.
Handoff is going to be.
Nice stop.
Nice stop.
Nice stop is right.
Nice stop.
Side number 71, Terrell Boyd.
That ball was handed up to Delvion Grismore, senior running back. Haven't seen much of him, but he is lined up in the backfield right now. 2nd and goal. They'll hand it off to Grismore, and Grismore gets to around the original lineup scrimmage. Stop again, number 71 for Kipp Academy. Another one of those big kids, Terrell Boyd. So they will just line up again, 3rd down and goal. Ball at around the 2-yard line. And I'm going to bet that Mr. Jones is going to call his own number. Actually, he won't.
Yes,
Actually,
he will.
And he will walk into the end zone touchdown. Oh, my gosh.
What a fake.
Poor number 10.
Ladarian Ellis Jones introduced himself to David Lopez. He stopped on a dime and left change, guys.
It's almost like he said, you want to dance? Nah, forget it.
9 minutes, 47 seconds to go in the first half, and the offense is back in Lamarque. Guillen set to line up for the extra point. Someone jumped, high snap, and the kick is going to be good. 9 minutes, 47 seconds to go, first half. Again, the Cougars march into the end zone. It's now Lamarque 28, Kipp Academy nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back. Nine minutes, 47 seconds to go. It is Lamarque 28, Kipp Academy nothing. Ricky Guillen set to kick the ball off. Again, for Kipp Academy, number 1, Willie Gabriel. Number 7, Corey Harrell, back deep. Give you a real quick look on that touchdown drive. 9 plays, 49 yards, 7 rushes, 2 passes, and the final couple of yards going in by Ladarian Ellis Jones for the score. Guillen kicks it off in the direction of Harrell, and he will grab it around the 13-yard line to the 20, and he's going to stop it around the 23, maybe the 24-yard line, as the seam just ain't happening there.
Justin Britton closed in quick from a special teams spot over there to make that stop.
You know, guys, I know we didn't mention it on that in that quick recap there, but Alan Cooper is playing a big role now in this offense, and it's already evident in the difference he makes when he is in that backfield.
Oh, there's without question. You know, we talked about it, you know, throughout the time he's been gone. The fact that, you know, you miss that explosiveness that he provides you.
26 yards, I believe, on that last drive.
1st and 10, offset eye. Handoff's going to be to Harrell, and Harrell's going to get next to nothing, and then it's going to be Arthur Roseman, number 55, dragging him down rodeo style.
Boy. He got back there in a hurry.
Yeah, he did, and rode him down is quite right.
And he's a whole lot of football player.
Yes,
guys.
he is.
Got the start tonight. Normally a situational guy on the defensive line, but Coach Dr. Mike Jackson obviously is loving the way this young man has stepped it up over the last few weeks, and he got the start this evening.
Not real tall, but he's about 3.5 foot wide.
Second down and 12 at the 23-yard line. They'll go a handoff again, and Harrell is going to get to around the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Reggie Franklin, number 14, Derek Lewis, and number 26, Dylan Billiot, all on the stop.
Arthur Roseman was also in there disrupting as he got back into that backfield again and forced him to cut up inside a little quicker than he wanted to.
The way he just makes offensive linemen move backward. It's pretty impressive over the last few weeks. Third down and 12. Again, they'll line up in an offset eye. Two receivers to either side. Johnson takes the snap, drops back, throws. Ball is going to be caught. And the first completion of the night is going to go to number 14, Jarrett Johnson. But they will be short of the first down. They'll be short by around 6. So another punt is coming. Another punt coming by David Lopez as number 33, Reggie Franklin, will line up and stop it around his own 45-yard line. 7:51 to go first half. Franklin takes it back a little deeper, down to around his 40.
Well, he's shown a good leg on these punts.
Reyes will get the punt off. Nice thump. And a huge thump there by number 11. That is going to be Carl Sims. Sims laid the wood to one up the downfield guys for
trying to block him.
Yeah,
I mean the fans all in unit. The fans all went woo at one time.
So, yeah, he tried to get in the way, and he said, you don't get in the way of Mack trucks.
Well, and I go back to what I talked about, guys. The body language, the energy in the players, the high step in their walk, everything tonight, it seemed like every play they're in tune on what they're supposed to be doing.
First and 10 for Lamarck.
Uh-oh, we're walking back.
And it looks like that ooh is going to cost Lamarck about 15.
Oh. So that was on the wrong side.
I guess.
The block side.
And that will put the ball at the 20-yard line.
All right, how about 80 yards?
19, yep.
7 minutes, 26 seconds to go in the first half. The Cougars are going to go in an offset eye. Two tight end set. Hardeman's the sole receiver. Handoff is going to be to Daquan Jones, and Jones is going to squirt past one defender and Burrows this way, close to a first down. He'll be stopped at around the 27, maybe the 28-yard line.
Hard running by that young man. Every time he touches the ball, it just like, I'm going all the way. That's the mentality he brings to this game.
Guys, again, he's only a sophomore. We were talking right before kickoff about the fact, this young man kind of reminds you of Russell Ball.
Yes.
He's just got an incredible first step as play action. Jones throws. Ball's going to be caught by Richard. Richard gets a first down to around the 46-yard line. So the Cougars using the pass a heck of a lot more than we've seen in recent weeks, and it's been looking pretty good tonight, guys.
Yes, it is.
17-yard gain?
Yeah, it looked like he got kicked on the shin there, Richard did. He's kind of having a little hard time getting to the sideline.
Yeah, that tackle was low. I mean, it was a good tackle, but it was just a low tackle.
He got
just caught
hit
him down
the
there on the shin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chris Laws in as the up back. Ellis Jones hands it off to Daquan Jones. Jones breaks a tackle, works his way to around the 46-yard line. And that is where he will be stopped.
Good up-tempo.
Number 1, Willie Gabriel on the tackle.
Ladarian Ellis Jones doing a good job of conducting this offense in a very hurriedly way.
Second down and 2, 6:17 to go first half. Cougs with 28 on the board. Handoff is to Daquan Jones, 40. Bounces around to the 33, maybe the 32-yard line. A first down, and he made number 34, Antonio Trice, feel the pain on that one.
Guys, did y'all see the slot receiver and the wide receiver build that lane for him?
Yep.
Good blocking over here on this near side.
Gain of 14, but what are they doing?
Oh, goodness.
Looks like they could be bringing this one back. Could be a hold.
Maybe that's why that lane was built so well.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to call a hold. That's a spot foul.
Spot foul, so it looks like it will be first down in about 7.
No, they're going to carry it back behind it. So
that's a second down? That's what the yard marker's got.
Yep.
Handoff is going to be to Cooper. Cooper, 45,
Look at the
40,
speed.
35, Alan Cooper. Yeah, you're telling me this kid isn't glad to be back.
Yeah, it's a homecoming.
Oh, yeah, you've got to believe that, he did everything he could to get back on the field. The coaches did a great job in being patient with him. Want to make sure the time was right to get him back.
Right.
17-yard gain that time for Cooper.
First and 10 to 33. Laws is the fullback. Cooper in the backfield, LaDarian Ellis-Jones. 5:44 to go first half. LB Ellis-Jones rolls out, steps up, throws, going downfield, has a man, incomplete.
He stopped short.
He just took one step less than he could have, and Demetrius James, number 2, had the play, but just could not reel that one in. But again, you got to love the way LaDarian Ellis-Jones is getting that ball out there tonight, guys.
Yep. Still love it. And he actually put enough air under it, guys, for him to come under it.
Oh, yeah.
Second and 10 at the 33-yard line. Run blitz coming. Won't happen there. Cooper slims back to around the 24-yard line, and guys.
He glides on water.
He does.
He glides on water. That's all there is to it. He just kind of jumped over the defender and just like he was still running.
The Senators knew that the ball was coming to him, but he had no part of that one. He just decided to slide past the defender and worked his way for 9 yards. Third down and 1. And it's Ellis-Jones calls his own number. First down, still going inside the 10. Nice swerve.
Oh, no.
Fumbled, but picked the ball up. He faked his own self out. He faked his own self out on that one.
All I can say was, oh, no.
Oh, Darian Ellis-Jones solid hold. And like the last 10 yards, it was like, uh-oh.
Yep.
Nonetheless, it is a first down for the Cougars. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that's a classic case of not just trying to get the first down, but continue to struggle. continue to turn your feet.
And it's going to be a nice stop there.
Wow.
Again, the run blitz finally paid off. Looks like number 51, Sammy Franklin, was there on the stop. They had been run blitzing for a good part of this drive. They finally got it to pay off. Loss of 6 and a timeout by Lamarck. 4:23 to go first half. It is Lamarck 28. Kipp Academy nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back.
That was a real good defense.
Second and 16 after the sack. Cougars go back in a shotgun. Ellis-Jones will hand it off. It's going to be to Cooper. Cooper cuts it back inside the 15 to around the 12-yard line.
Good run, though, guys.
Inside the 10, actually.
Yep, 15 to the 7.
To the 7-yard line. So a gain of 8.
It's third down now?
Third down.
Yeah.
So third down and goal for the Cougars. They'll spot the ball at the 8-yard line. 4 wide receivers set. And it is going to be stopped there.
Boy, that play was kind of broken up from the get-go.
Oh, it was. Number 16, Vandarius Trice, was the first man there.
Good play. Put in Guillen. Yes, sir.
Oh, you got to love the confidence on this one.
Yes, sir.
Ricky Guillen has earned the opportunity, guys.
He's going to make it. Yes, sir. He has earned the confidence.
So field goal attempt coming by Ricky Guillen.
25-yarder.
25 yards, just about this range. Actually, move it a little closer around the 24. So it'll be a 24-yard attempt. 10 men on the field as Val Allen scooting to get it back on the field. Still some time on the play clock. Snap, hold, the kick, flags are down.
Yep, you're going to have an offsides.
Guillen got the field goal.
They kept their composure, guys.
Yep.
They did a very good job of keeping their composure with 10 men.
Got offsides on the defender over here on the near side.
Yeah, well, that give me 5, Brandon.
There we
give
go.
Me 5. Yes, sir.
Ricky Guillen deserves 5.
He
gave us 3.
He wasn't worried about the clock going down.
Not at all.
They're going to decline that one.
3 minutes, 7 seconds to go in the first half. Cougars tack on 3 more, make it 31-0. Lamarque over Kipp Academy. Coug Sports Net will be right back. 31-0 Lamarque over Kipp Academy. 3 minutes, 7 seconds to go first half.
Yeah, that started off at what, the
19,
yeah.
81 yards, 11 plays. As Allen Cooper accounted for 34 yards on that drive. Daquan Jones got 22 on those yards as well. As the Cougars tacking it up 31-0. Again to kick it off. Looks like it's going to be the direction of Harrell, and Harrell loses the ball around the 15. Gets to the 20, and he's going to be stopped around the 22-yard line. Reggie Franklin there on the stop. Also number 11, and that's Carl Sims. So 2:59 to go. You haven't gained the first down all evening. And you've only had 2 plays of positive yards. So if you're Kipp Academy, at this point, you know, there's nowhere to go but up.
You know, and I see Jackson still trying to work and tweak on the offense and being able to diversify the offense, but there will be a point in time where he's going to be able to try to give some rest to some of these starters, I'm sure.
1st and 10, Johnson in shotgun. Hands the ball up to Harrell, and Harrell is going to be stopped around the line of scrimmage.
Is that Val? Nope, that's number 4.
Cougars swarming Gerald Johnson, our player, the defensive player of the game last week.
Yep.
First time we've called his name this evening. 2:52 to go, and there's a timeout by the Cougars.
We'll
take it with them.
I
feel some wet stuff as well. Let's hope that it holds off. 2:52 to go first half. Lamarque 31-0 over Kipp Academy. Coug Sports Net will be right back. .252 to go, second down and 10 for the Senators. Ball spot at the 22, play fake, Johnson throws, ball is going to be caught.
Nice play.
That's going to be a nice reception there by number 12, Lawrence Millette. Game around 6, and again, another timeout. And it's going to be to the Cougars, 2:41 to go first half, as it is Lamarque 31, Kipp Academy nothing. Coug Sports Net will again be right back. 3rd down and 4 after the reception by Millette. Ball at the 28-yard line, 2:41 to go first half. Cougars looking to get a stop to see if they can get one more chance to put the points on the board. Johnson play fake, steps up, throws. Ball almost intercepted by Johnson. Gerald Johnson had it in his hands, just couldn't reel it in. So with 2:37 to go first half, Cougars will set up for a punt.
Well, maybe not.
Down 31 and with nothing to lose.
That is gutsy, though.
Senators rolling the dice and will go. Johnson play fake, step, throws incomplete. Was looking in the direction of Willie Gabriel, but Gabriel definitely did not see that pass coming to him. So the Cougars will get a stop, as the ball is going to be spotted well inside the territory of the Senators. They're going to spot it now at the 28-yard line. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit, guys. We have a little bit of the wet stuff, just light sprinkles for right now, so hopefully it will hold up for the remainder of this game. 1st and 10 now. Ellis Jones hands it up to Daquan Jones, turns the corner, cuts it back 25 to around the 21-yard line. So Jones with a gain of about 7 as the clock goes down, 2:20 and counting in the first half. Cougs going with a no huddle. Daquan Jones still in the backfield. Reggie Franklin lined up as a receiver to the far side. Play fake, low snap. Ellis Jones drops. Turns the corner. Gets a block inside the 15, inside the 10, down to around the 7-yard line.
He knows how to run.
Yes, he does. Last season's leading rusher still remembers how to do it. Man down right now. We'll take a timeout. Coug Sports Net will be right back. So after the young man was able to walk off on the field on his own power, that's number 16, Vandarius Trice. Cougars got the first down, but there was also a personal foul at the end of the play, so that moves the ball to the 3.
I think that actually happened after the injury and the play was over with, guys. We're on timeout, but they still got, it might have been offsetting, guys.
No, it's first down.
It's the first, yeah, it's first down. They moved the ball.
Yeah, but I thought it was against Lamarque.
No, it's against Kipp.
Okay, I got you. All right, now I got my act together.
First and goal, hand up is going to be to Cooper. Scoots past one defender, scoots past another one, touchdown.
There you
Welcome
go.
back, Alan Cooper.
Yes, sir. That's his first of what?
First touchdown.
I'm not sure if it's of the year, but it's first one in many years.
First in a while. As the Cougars tacked on another 6 with 1:45 to go in the first half. As it has been all Lamarque, and we have seen the diversity of the running game tonight to go along with a pretty short passing game.
Yep.
Snap, kick is up, and the kick is going to be no good. Just hooked it.
Hey.
1:45 to go first half. Homecoming 2013 going all the way Lamarque. It is Lamarque 37, Kipp Academy nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back. 1:45 to go first half from a very windy Etheridge Stadium as the Cougars now lead 37-0. Again, set the kickoff. Gabriel, number 1, lines up at the 10. Number 7, Corey Harrell, lines up around the 10 as well. It's windy and chances are pretty good. We might get some of the wet stuff at some point. As we're hearing our friends up in the Houston area, definitely getting deluged on a Friday night of football. Caught by Harrell around the 7-yard line, gets to the 15, 20, tries to turn the corner, won't even get to the 20. Had to cut back and was stopped at around the 18-yard line. Reggie Franklin there on the tackle. Young, number 48, also on the stop.
You know, Lamarque had a pretty bad night against Texas City in all facets of the game, including special teams. But you know, guys, the special teams has really been pretty consistent from that game on. They showed it last week. They're definitely showing it tonight. So that's one thing, you know, you got to have all your 3 different offense, defense, and special teams. Special teams been playing real well here of late.
Yeah, we haven't had anything to complain about there.
First and 10, Johnson will hand it off to Harrell, turns the corner to the 20, 25 to around the 26-yard line.
Now that's something you won't see very often, as he made a real quick break right by Reggie Franklin. Reggie Franklin grabbed air.
Wow.
You will not see that often, guys.
Not very often.
Gain of 7, which is their best offensive play of the night. Make it 2nd and 3 at the 26 with 1:12 to go in the first half. Johnson with the snap, drops back, rolls, throws, ball is all incomplete. Flags flying all over the place.
Yeah, I kind of figured there might be on that one. They may get their first down here.
Wait to see what the call is going to be. 1 minute, 1 second to go first half. Officials are conferring. And the call is going to be, drum roll please.
Holding, yep.
Oh, everything's all set up, blocking below the leg.
Yeah,
on the back.
I did see the referee pointing toward the offense and was wondering why, but we just found out.
Yeah, my. So off settings. So we'll redo this 2nd and 3 with 1:01 to go first half. We've seen everything but a turnover here in the first half, guys. Maybe we can get one of those in the final 61 seconds. Johnson calling his own number, tries to get the corner, will not get anywhere near it.
Who closed the gap that quick? Number 40.
40, yep.
Number 40, and that is going to be Devin Thomas.
Yep.
Yeah, that quarterback decided to run, and all of a sudden he didn't even have any feet left.
So 3rd down and 6. 39 seconds to go in the first half. Kipp Academy has yet to get a first down here. Now I think that if they can get one here, it'll at least give them some positive going into the locker room. Johnson back, steps up, throws, ball is going to be almost intercepted. Young had it in his hands and just could reel it in.
You almost had that turnover, Brandon.
Almost.
Boy, they've tried that crossing slant about 3 times so far.
And they have gotten away 3 times with it.
2 of them almost picked off.
So instead of rolling the dice on 4th and 6, they'll put Reyes in to punt. Excuse me, David Lopez is the punter. Franklin lined up at midfield. So depending on how this works out, the Cougars will have at least one more play going into the half. And I would bet that Coach Dr. Mike Jackson will just go with the kneel down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Lopez with the punt. Floating in the direction of Franklin. He'll just let it go.
No, it didn't. Oh, what did he call?
Fair catch.
Okay.
Second time he's done that.
Reggie,
I'm
you
thinking
need to
the
stop
officials.
that.
Yeah, I'm thinking the officials aren't going to be too kind if he continues to do so.
Who we got in the backfield there? Number 21.
Number 21, that is going to be Delvian Grismore. As the Darian Ellis-Jones and the offense come out, 12 seconds to go first half. Cougs do not have a timeout.
And they're not setting up in a kneel-down formation.
They're not setting in what would look like a kneel-down. They look like they'll try to get one more play in. Handoff is going to be to Grismore, and Grismore will be stopped at around the line of scrimmage. Good stop, number 51. That's going to be Sammy Franklin, number 17. Jacques Thomas on the stop. But that's about one of the few highlights that the Kipp Academy Senators will get in a very dominating first half of football here at Etheridge Stadium. It's Lamarque 37, Kipp Academy nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back to enjoy the homecoming halftime.
A friendly place to trade. Locally owned and operated for over 50 years, Hoffman Lumber Company proudly serves Galveston County and surrounding areas with quality products at competitive prices. As a full-service lumberyard, we have everything you need for your next project. Select grade lumber, hardware, windstorm windows and doors. James Hardy Products, Boise Cascade, Builder's First Choice, Do It Best, Duo Fast, and so much more. Special orders on those hard-to-find items are our specialty. With over 100 years combined industry experience, our friendly, knowledgeable employees are committed to helping you find exactly what you need. We can answer any of your questions and help you choose the best products. We work with professional contractors and home builders as well as independent homeowners. We offer free delivery anywhere in Galveston County, including Bolivar and Crystal Beach. Please visit our website for a complete list of everything we have to offer. Hoffman Lumber Company, a friendly place to trade.
All right, folks, here we are, Coug Sports Net at halftime. We got some special guests here. And who's the young lady? Tell us your name.
Mariah.
And also, who is the young boy?
Jericho.
Jericho. And tell us who your daddy is.
Mike Jackson.
And who is he? Is he the head coach of Lamarque Cougars?
Yes, sir.
And who's your favorite team?
The Cougs.
All right. Well, Dad, I tell you what, your kids are doing great up here. Your wife's doing great. We're having fun. I'm sure you are down on the field. We're going to call a timeout right quick and go back to the live action. Coug Sports Net, be right back.
Started the third quarter here at Etheridge Stadium. Lamarque all over Kipp Academy by a count of 37-0. Brandon Williams along with Lewis Perrin Jr., Mike Lockwood. We are actually inside the press box of Etheridge Stadium. Weather not quite agreeing with us. Didn't want to run the chance of getting caught in the rain here in the second half. So we look at the first half, it's just been completely domination on both sides. The longest play that Kipp Academy got was 6 yards. Obviously, the defense has played well the last few weeks, but it's really been the offense, especially the return of Alan Cooper, that has really made this game, very interesting to see when you start looking at the remainder of the season.
And I know a lot of folks have been asking, when are we going to diversify the offense just a little bit? Even though it's blustery and windy out there, we've seen a little bit of a passing game today, and it's actually been a successful passing game. And
Ellis-Jones has actually been on target. There was one of the long passes to the post was just off the fingertips, of his receiver, just inches away, and it was a well-thrown ball. That kind of set the stage, I think, tonight, guys, for diversifying that offense.
Including one touchdown pass over there to Hardeman over there at near corner. Just throw it up just perfectly where only he could get it. He did a jump ball and came down with it.
So start the second half where he is set to kick off. And you're starting to see the rain kick just a little bit up. Back deep for the Senators. Number 1, Willie Gabriel. Number 7, Corey Harrell. It's going to be the direction of one of the upbacks. It's going to be Lawrence Millette with the return to the 25 and around the 28-yard line. And that is where the Senators will start the third quarter.
That special team still playing real well on kickoff coverage, guys.
Reggie Franklin in on his third tackle on kickoff team.
So for the Senators, you know, like we mentioned, their longest play in the entire first half was 6 yards. They have really tried to establish the running game to next to nothing.
Did they get a first down there?
They have yet to get a first down here. And it's right now Val Allen moving traffic.
Yeah,
you saw
literally.
Him slinging Young. Hand off to Harrell. Harrell tries to turn the corner, gets to around the 30, maybe around the 32-yard line.
Good job that time on the Cougars stretching that play out.
Chason Douglas, number 8, one of the players on the stop, along with Val Allen.
Yeah,
so
it's good.
About 4.
Talking about Val Allen directing that traffic, you know, after that injury he had last week, it's a good thing to see him back on action tonight.
Johnson, a shotgun set 4 wide. Harrell is the back with him. Waiting to snap. Johnson back, swings it out to Gabriel, and Gabriel is going to be met by a host of Cougars. That play was drawn up well, but just not the result that they were expecting. Around 7 Cougars were there to introduce themselves to Willie Gabriel.
Yeah, Mike Lawrence should be very proud of this defense tonight. They're flying to the ball. As we mentioned, they have not allowed a first down, and so far they're still playing tough. They open up this second half.
So 3rd down and 6 coming up. Again, a 4 wide set. Goins and Millette are deep, and the handoff's going to be to Harrell, and Harrell is not going to get the corner. Gerald Johnson, number 4, on the stop.
Starting to call his name quite a bit more tonight, guys. He had a kind of a quiet first quarter, started bringing it on in that second quarter, showing that he is a player of the game like he's been named early in the year.
You know, he had a dominating game last week against Sweeney.
Someone who hasn't been slowed down much today. He just came off the field, and that's about the only way to slow him down is Arthur Rosemond, as he occupied 3 men on the block on that last play.
New punt returner out there is Datron Cole, number 28. He is lined up the 40 as he awaits the punt from number 10, David Lopez. And Lopez
I thought that was going to be blocked.
Cole at around the 45, midfield, has a wall, 40, cuts it in, 30, 25 or 2 around the 23-yard line.
That was a vicious block up here around the 40, guys, and the player's still down, yeah.
He just now getting up.
Darian Rouse, number 6, is probably going to be one of the first guys in the whirlpool tomorrow after that one. So Datron Cole, normally we see him as the punter, gets an opportunity to return a punt and came very close to breaking, giving the Cougars great field position, 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line with 9:48 to go in the third quarter.
Let's check that offensive line there, Lewis, see if Coach Jackson has made any changes on that line.
Ellis Jones tosses it out to Daquan Jones to the 20, inside the 15, has the first down to around the 14-yard line.
Looks like we got number 79 still in there, number 50, 57.
That's Taryn Gaines along with Markle Dupree
number 58.
And Marquez Baker. 58
57.
is Christian Harris. 57 again is Marquez Baker.
Sorry about that.
Good number 74, Michael Smither. Ellis Jones going, looking at Coach Mike Jackson as they will look to change the play. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line, 9:23 to go. Low snap, Jones throws, and that ball is deflected.
Big number 71.
No, Terrell Boyd. Senior defensive end, he just put those big paws up and just knocked it down.
Yeah, I think that was a case of Ellis Jones already had his target picked out. He didn't really look at the defender. He just threw it up there. Fortunately, it wasn't caught.
So make it 2nd and 10 around 14. Handoff is going to be to Daquan Jones. Jones spinning, flag down as he got to around the 9-yard line.
The referee's already called. That's going to be a hold right there, guys.
And right now, Mother Nature is introducing herself to the fans as we see the umbrella starting to raise up.
Aren't we glad we came down here inside the press box at halftime?
Oh,
Papa Dude with great timing on that. It is coming down. Yeah, we had been I've been following on Twitter the rain that was coming down in Houston. And right now, you've got an umbrella. You're going to stick around. If not, you're probably either going to go under the stadium or you're probably going to head home. So make it second down. Jones back, steps up, pump fakes, throws. Ball's going to be incomplete. Flag down. Was looking in the direction of Daquan Jones.
Now, that's possible that we might have legal man downfield, guy.
They're going to wave that one off.
All right, because it took a long time for that screen pass to develop, and you had some of those linemen already about 5 to 7 yards down the line.
So make it third down and 20 with 8:53 to go in the third quarter. Cougars up 37-0 over Kipp Academy.
So if that pass would have been complete, would that have been legal man downfield? Is that why they waved it off?
It's going to depend upon whether that man had actually engaged a blocker downfield. If he was actually engaged with the blocker, they'll generally let you get away with it.
Jones is just going to fall on it. And suddenly we can see the weather making an impact as Jones just really did not have a chance to collect the football. So 8:42 to go. Big loss there. So the ball is going to be at the 29-yard line.
And folks, so y'all watching this ball game on Wednesday night, I apologize for the rain that's coming out in front of the screen here. It's not on the camera. It's actually on the glass that is protecting us from outside.
So fourth down and 30. Jones back, steps up, throws. Ball is going to be caught by James. James to around the 20, cuts back to the 15, inside the 10, still going down to around the 9-yard line.
Got a flag down, though, guys.
Yeah, flag is down. He still would have been about 4 or 5 yards short up the first down.
Who was it caught the ball?
That was number 2. That is going to be Demetrius James. Play was well developed, so we wait to see what the flag is going to be. Looks like it's going to be another hold against Lamarque.
They'll decline that one and take the ball. Well, maybe not.
They will.
Yep.
As we see the Senators offense coming in. So a stop by the Senators. Penalty is really hurting the Cougars on that drive. So at 8 minutes, 3 seconds to go, third quarter, Senators will get the ball. They will spot it. Looks like around the 9-yard line. That is where they will start.
Well, yeah, I see everybody setting up a whole lot further up than that, and it's like, no, guys, you declined the penalty so you can get it, so they're going to get the end of the run.
So I mentioned at the start of the game, and this is a second-year program. They are definitely making progress, but, one of the things that's going to hinder them as far as, their lack of depth, they only suited up 29 players going into tonight's game. And you had a couple of other guys banked up here as well, so the numbers are kind of dwindling. First down, Johnson trying to call his own number. Tries to turn the corner, just will not. Number 45 is going to be William Tenner there on the stop. Also number 40, Devin Thomas.
Well, guys, as I'm watching through the raindrops here, if you remember when we used to be in the press box for all those years across the way, we always had our handy squeegee. Miss Molly, do we have a squeegee over here? Got Miss Molly. Folks, watching this ball game Wednesday night, you should remember her of all those years that I don't know. How many coaches were you secretary to, Miss Molly? 7. And she doesn't know where the squeegee is over here. Shame on you.
Yeah, the coaches took them with them.
Yeah. All right, back here live. Sorry about that, guys. I had to make sure and give kudos to Miss Molly sitting over here to our right in the press box with us.
For a very long time, the heart and soul of Lamarque Athletics. So flag down is going to push Kipp Academy back. So we'll make it second down. Looks like it's going to be second and 15.
Yep.
Ball spotted at the 4-yard line. Johnson's lined up right at the goal line. Takes the snap, drops back, steps, throws. He's just going to hang that ball up, and that's going to be incomplete. Looking in the direction of Gabriel.
Willie Gabriel, yep.
They keep hitting this right-hand side over here, guys. They've yet to connect on it, though.
Anthony Wright back in coverage for the Cougars. He was actually closer, I think, than
Well, right
than
outside
Gabriel
coverage,
was.
also on number 14, Derek Lewis, also in the vicinity. So 3rd down and long coming up, 7:04 to go 3rd quarter. Looks like the rain has stopped. Johnson back, steps up, throws. Ball is going to be incomplete. Dangerous pass. Very dangerous pass.
You had Douglas saying he was holding me back from making the inception.
Yeah, that was Johnson down there, and you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
He was saying, hey, how come I didn't get it, offensive pass interference?
Intended for Corey Harrell. So 4th down, and that means that David Lopez is going to have to punt about 6 yards deep into his end zone.
Now, do you pin your ears back and try to block this?
No, not with this kind of a lead.
All right, I agree.
I wouldn't.
All right.
Cole is at the 35-yard line waiting for the ball.
But
And that ball was partially blocked.
Yes,
the Cougar
it was.
got a hand on the football. And the ball is going to be down
right at the
around
15-yard
the
line.
15-yard line.
So they did put a good rush on him, though, and be able to get a tip on that ball.
You know, looked like it was number 11 there that got a hand on it.
Carl Sims.
Carl Sims looks like he got a hand on the football.
All right, who we got in the backfield? Is that number 8? Now you've got
You've got
new into the ball game, guys.
You've got Chason Douglas in the backfield now.
Get a few of these guys a little experience. This isn't a bad thing.
Darian Ellis-Jones still at quarterback, 3 wide receiver set. 3 wide receiver set as with 6:47 to go.
What are we holding? Waiting for the ref? Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
And here we go. Ellis-Jones, the snap rolls out, pump fake, steps, throws. Ball is going to be caught by James, and James is going to be down and around the 3-yard line.
Well-designed play, guys. Hit it right in between the seam there of the defenders.
So Demetrius James with a reception. Gets the ball down to the 3. Cougs still going to no huddle with 6:39 to go here in the 3rd.
You got to love the up-tempo throughout this ball game so far.
Chason Douglas in the backfield with LaDarian Ellis-Jones, and it will be a handoff to Douglas. Douglas turns the corner in the end zone. Easy, cashing in, touchdown.
He's got it. He's got it, guys.
So Chason Douglas will get onto the scoreboard with 6 minutes, 24 seconds remaining in the 3rd. Make it 43-0 Lamarque as we await the extra point from Guillen.
Guillen's only missed 1 extra point. He's had the, a 25 or 24-yard field goal
24-yard field goal
earlier in the night. So he's improved his game dramatically, guys.
Jones with the snap, Guillen with the kick, and it is going to be good. So 6 minutes, 24 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Homecoming 2013, all Lamarque as we return from a long road trip. 44-0 Cougars over the Senators. Coug Sports Net will be right back. 6 minutes, 24 seconds to go. Pretty cut and dry scoring drive there. 2 plays, 15 yards. 1 pass, 1 run. And that run was courtesy of Chason Douglas, who goes in from 8 yards out, gets his first touchdown of the season.
In fact, that's probably his first touch of the
it is his first touch.
I don't know. We
really have not seen him in the backfield yet.
Well, back 3-4 games ago, when we had the 5 guys at tailback, he wasn't one of them then?
No, he was not.
Okay, all right.
Low kick is going to go out of bounds.
Right at the 11, so it's going to be Kipp Sunnyside's option, whether they re-kick it, take it at the 30. And the last option is 5 yards up from the end of the run. But since
as bad as the field position they've had all night long, I would think they'd just probably take it to the 30-yard line.
I think so as well.
Being at the 30 looks like gold to them at this point. Again, like I mentioned, this is a program that, there's some talent on that squad, but right now, it's a second-year program, depth issues like we kind of mentioned, and again, these are the kind of games that, you build your character. These guys, like you said, last year, they played pretty hard even though they were overmatched then.
Yep, they played all the way to the final tick of the clock.
Johnson in shotgun, Harrell in the backfield with him. Johnson going to call his own number. Actually, it's going to be a new quarterback in there. It's not Johnson. It's going to be number 10. It's going to be the punter, David Lopez, who comes in. And Lopez will move the ball. Looks like he got about 3 on that play. So 2nd and 7. Actually, he'll get 4, so make it 2nd and 6 with 6:05 to go in the 3rd. Lopez coming in relief of Jared Johnson, who was very ineffective all evening long. Handoff's going to be to Harold, and Harold is going to be pretty much stuffed, and that has been the story of his night.
Tyree Mason met him there. Also got a little help out of number 40 for the Cougars, and that's going to be Devin Thomas.
Murphy Smith, the number 10, also in there as well. So third down and long.
You know, this defense is spreading around tonight, guys. There's no one big player that's really standing out. It's been a total team effort.
Third down and 6 at the 34-yard line. Lopez back, sees room to run, and he is going to be stopped as the pile keeps moving.
Like a big scrum.
There were 2 Cougars not involved in that tackle. Coach is going to be yelling at them. Why weren't you in there?
Why weren't you in there?
That was number 11 that wasn't involved, Carl Sims, and that was number 14 that wasn't involved, Derek Lewis. Everybody else on the field had a hand.
9-man tackle. Does that bring up a fourth and
short?
That
is fourth down and about 2.
They look like they're going to
go. They will go. No, down 44-0, and got very little to lose at this point.
Still searching for their first down.
And looks like they might have got it.
He squirted for the first down.
Tell you what, David Lopez would not be denied.
No. Nope.
Actually, nope.
Oh, yeah, they're moving it.
They're moving it, okay.
Oh, yeah.
And at the 4:41 mark of the third quarter, the Senators get their first down of the evening. Lopez in. Awaits the snap, drops back, has pressure, steps up, throws, ball's going to be tipped in the air, intercepted. Picked off, and that is Young moving at the 40,
still
35, 31 man to beat to the 20, pushed out of bounds and around the 14-yard line. And for the first time in 5 weeks, the Cougars get an interception.
Yeah, since the first quarter, the Lamar Consolidated game's up Reliant, guys.
That was their first. That was the last turnover, but the first interception since the Texas City game.
That's right.
And Chason Douglas had 2 picks.
Well, that's one thing that Coach Jackson can scratch off of his list that's been really concerning him is the amount of turnovers that this defense has been doing. So that's one down, but let's hope that starts the trend.
First and 10 for the Cougars. They will spot the ball at the 15-yard line. 4:14 to go third quarter.
Let's see if they can be as effective as they were on their last 15-yard drive.
Laws is the fullback, number 21. Delvion Grismore is in the backfield. Offset I formation. Handoff is going to be to Grismore. Has some room, turns the corner to the 10, drag down around the 9-yard line.
Good little run.
Good little run, number 10. David Lopez, who threw the interception, got a chance to vent some frustration out on that one.
Yep.
Clock still running at 3:56 to go in the third quarter. Cougars looking to tack on another one, leading 44-0. Grismore in the backfield, 2 tight ends set. Hardiman is the sole receiver. Play fake. Jones steps up, throws. Ball's going to be caught and walking in.
Who is that?
That is Corian Lede. The young man from Seattle, Washington will get his first varsity touchdown.
Oh, I said that's definitely not one of our regular receivers. He had way too much beef on him.
Transfer right at the start of the season. He has slowly worked his way into the lineup, both as a linebacker
Look at that big
and
boy
as a tight end, and there he is.
Yes, sir, right there. Yeah,
that's going to be a nice moment.
Yeah, look at him. Oh, yeah, he got the head slap. That's what you want from the coaches right there. All right, Mr. Guillen.
I am sure he will be able to talk to his friends in Seattle over the weekend and tell them about his Friday night.
I bet he won't go to sleep tonight.
Kick is going to be up, and the kick is going to be good. 3:34 to go, third quarter. Cougars tack on another 7, make it 51-0. Lamarck over Kipp Academy. Coug Sports Net will be right back. As efficient as the last scoring drive was, 2 plays, 15 yards, 1 rush, 1 pass. This time the pass was a touchdown as a result of the running and receiving of number 18, Corian Lede.
How's that for balance and diversity, guys?
That's right.
Second touchdown of the night, passing for Ladarian Ellis-Jones. As Guillen will hit a low line drop. It's going to be picked up by Harrell around the 9-yard line. Gets to the 15. 20, and he is stopped it around the 22-yard line.
Reggie Franklin again.
Guys, do we have any kind of a breakdown on the distribution of pass run play tonight by chance?
We can work on that, but it's been fairly balanced this evening.
It's probably maybe a little bit more run, but the
But
pass.
we have seen pass.
Yeah, I bet we might have.
Passing.
We might have a 60-40 percentage ratio possibly.
1st and 10 for the Senators. They'll get the ball at the 23-yard line. 3:27 remaining. As Lopez in the shotgun trying to get the ball back. Flags are down.
Looks like he's talking about the clock there, maybe. I don't think we had a.
Nope, I don't think there was a flag that time. Well, after a 40-minute first quarter, second one clicked right along at about 20-minute pace, and this one's doing about the same so far.
Boy, they just can't get out of that backfield.
No, they
guys.
cannot.
Anything out of that backfield, not at all.
Mr. Edwards.
Who we got across there? We got 19.
For the
19,
Cougars, we've got
Kendrick Randall.
52 and 7.
Edwards is 52. 7 is Tyree Mason.
All right. Looks like we got number 12, 4.
Number 12 is going to be
Anthony
Anthony
Wright.
Wright. Number 28,
Number 4
Dalian
is
Cole is back in there as well.
Number 4 is Gerald Johnson.
Take a timeout, 3:08 to go, third quarter. It's Lamarck 51 at Kipp Academy nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back. 3 minutes, 8 seconds to go. It is 51-0 Lamarck as Kipp Academy has had a very long night offensively, only one first down the entire evening. Lopez in shotgun, play fake, throws, ball's going to be caught.
Good
And there's
catch.
going to be a reception there by number 12. That is Lawrence Millette. Well, that's a big kid. Goes around 6'3", about 185, 190.
Tyree Mason in coverage and on the stop.
He has gotten some looks from some small Division I colleges. He knows a kid who's got some raw talent, has the size, has
Yes,
the
he
speed.
does.
Give this kid an opportunity to play on a Saturday. 2nd and 7. Lopez back, has
the
pressure.
heat.
He is just going to throw the ball, and it is not
Oh.
going to work. Harrell made the catch, but it was Young there on the stop.
Yeah, he blew that up right away.
Well, I tell you what, a couple of guys that we haven't seen out here earlier, Tommy Young and number 55, Arthur Rosemond, both making a real good case for themselves.
You
Get
mentioned
additional
earlier,
playing time.
Rosemond got the start tonight. He's normally a guy in the defensive line rotation, but he got the start tonight, and he is definitely justifying it. So 4th down coming up, 4th and 15. Again, it'll be Cole lining up around the 47-yard line. Up Kipp as Lopez waits the snap. Lopez the snap. Gets a wobbler that's going to take a one hop that Cole is just going to let go away. And down at the 46-yard line up Lamarck with a minute 40 to go in the third.
You know, and you got to applaud Coach Jackson for being able to change up the chemistry a little bit tonight. Just like we mentioned there with the a new punt returner there. You saw different, Corian Lede, is that his name?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, getting the catch. And you've seen the offense is not what we've seen over the last 2 or 3 weeks, guys. So not only is it homecoming, but you're starting to see the offensive playbook being opened up now that we're getting into district play.
Ellis Jones goes to the low snap. Handoff is going to be to Douglas. Chason Douglas. Flag is down as Douglas is still moving, and he will finally be pushed out of bounds around the 48-yard line. Flag down looks like it's in the neighborhood of a hold.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
either that or blocking the back there as he was trying to turn that corner.
And it's going to be a hold. They'll take the Cougars back 10. Obviously, you'll be watching this one on Wednesday night, but, congratulations to the St. Louis Cardinals. And there is a Lamarck tie to the Cardinals going to the World Series. Matt Carpenter, his dad was the former baseball coach here at Lamarck for about 9 years, Rick Carpenter.
Yes, he was.
See a new body out there on the offensive line. Well, he's been out here once or twice, I guess, already in this game, and that's Ashton Holmes, and he's a big fella, too, and just a sophomore, number 56.
Holmes had a pretty nice game last week against Sweeney. He had struggled early on, and they moved him over to tackle, and he kind of responded. 1st and 20. Handoff is going to be to Douglas, and Douglas is on his feet, 45 midfield, still going, loses the football, picks it up on a hop, and he'll go down and around the 33-yard line. Flag down again. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
But that was a nice run, but you know, he kept his composure. He didn't just get all excited about when that ball popped out. He kept his eyes on it, picked it up in stride.
So we'll see what the call is. Again, a hold.
That a spot foul from right here at the 48.
Yeah, it is. So they're going to be real close back to the line, not the original line of scrimmage, but the line of scrimmage for that last first down play.
Who was that? Douglas that was carrying him?
Jason Douglas,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah, very good moves too, for that young man.
Senior cornerback getting an opportunity to play some running back here. Has looked well. His last 2 runs were pretty sharp, but holds have taken those back.
Still want to see a good pass play to Hardiman, though, tonight, guys, before the night's over with.
No.
He had a good catch for that touchdown, I think, in the first quarter. Definitely out-jumped and out-manned the defender. But I'd like to see him get him a good crossing pattern or down the field.
Ellis Jones will hand the ball off, and it's going to be number 21, Grismore. He'll be stopped. Stopped at the line up scrimmage. So make it 2nd down and long. 41 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Looking at number 17, Dalian Richard is on crutches right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, got injured in the first half.
Yeah, he took that
shot
to
to the shin. You're right.
Ellis Jones will hand the ball off, and this is going to be Grismore with a good run. Gets past the original lineup scrimmage. Gets it to around the 49.
Boy, you could tell that he's excited about being in there, guys. Look at him. He pops right back up. I'm ready for the next one, guys.
Nice 14-yard run.
Left. Looks like they will just let the last 8 seconds of the 3rd quarter run down. Get the 4s up.
Get your 4s up, guys.
It's been a good night. Still 12 minutes to go here. Let's finish it the way you started it. It is 51-0. Lamarck over Kipp Academy. Homecoming 2013. Coug Sports Net will be right back.
All right, as we start off the 4th quarter there's Mrs. Coach Jackson and the beautiful kids. Go ahead and introduce them one more time, Mom. Who we got? All right, Mariah. All right, and here's the party that's going on up here in the press box. As we were welcomed after the rain was coming down, we decided to come on up here, and a lot of other loyal Cougar fans right there. All right, Coug Sports Net be right back.
Lost the snap, was able to get about a yard, maybe 2. So 4th down and long. And looks like they will go ahead and continue to give the opportunity to Franklin to run the offense. Cougars have not punted tonight.
Don't look like they're going to here either.
No, not at all. Franklin in at quarterback. 2nd time we've seen him this season in that position. He did play a little bit at the end of the Lamar Consolidated game. Franklin back, calls his own number, breaks a couple of tackles. He'll fall short of the 1st down. As the Senators will get the ball back. Number 75 there on the tackle. Actually, number 71, and that is going to be Terrell Boyd. It's been one of the few bright spots up Kipp Academy tonight.
Rain coming down again. And hard by the looks of it over
Yeah.
there.
It does look like it's hard. And you'll see the Kipp Academy cheerleaders looking for dry land.
You know, guys, you hope in a situation like this there's not any silly injuries. That's one of the big things that you have to watch when the field starts getting rainy like this.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Best field position of the night for the Senators. Lopez backs, pump fakes, throws. Ball is going to be caught by Millette. Millette will get to around midfield.
He is a tall target, isn't he, guys?
He is. Tackle made by Young, number 11 in there as well, and that is going to be Anthony Wright. Carl Sims on the tackle, number 11. So a short gain. We'll get the ball into midfield beyond midfield for the first time tonight. So the Senators are in enemy territory for the first time tonight at the 48-yard line. Lopez back, steps up, throws. Ball is going to be incomplete, was looking in the direction of Mallett. He had a lot of pressure coming in on him.
Yeah, I think he thought he was going to go upfield, and he turned it off and come back toward the quarterback.
Looking for a post route, got to stop and go.
Yep. Well, that rain is coming. You can't quite see it. Yeah, you can maybe hear as I spread out. Yes, sir. But that, I'm glad we come downstairs, guys.
3rd down and 4, man in motion, going to the near side. Lopez back, steps up, throws. Ball is going to be caught by Harrell, and Harrell is not going to get the first down as he is going to be stopped about 3 yards short. Number 4, Gerald Johnson. Number 7, Tyree Mason there on the stop.
Yeah, but this is 4th down territory for them.
Oh,
no
yeah.
question.
They haven't flipped the down marker, though.
It's 4th down, so they're still, still with that one first. They're still just at 1 first down. You think that if they're able to string a couple of more first downs or actually get a point here, it would definitely give them a little something to go home about, feeling happy.
Last time in this situation, quarterback kept the ball himself, was able to dive forward, but he was under center then. He's still playing in shotgun here.
4th and 4, Lopez in shotgun. Harrell is in the backfield with him for a wide set. See if they'll look towards the direction of Mallett. Actually, it's going to be Lopez calling his own number, and that's not going to fool anybody this time.
Nope.
Tried to burrow his way to a first down, not happening as he falls about a couple of yards short.
Ran into William Tinner that time, and that's kind of like a brick wall when you hit him.
You run into William Tinner, you're not going forward.
All right, who we got across that front of that offensive line? We still got to remain the same.
Like I said, we had a couple new ones in. Number 56.
Number 18. Who is 18 in there?
18, that is Coriel Day, young man who scored the touchdown. He is lined up at tight end.
And we got number 53 in the backfield. Is that who I'm seeing?
We don't have a 53 on the roster. So.
Hand off, and that looks like.
Fumbled out of bounds. That's number 21.
That's Grismore. Grismore with a nice run, gets the ball to around the 45.
I take that back. That was 59 in the backfield there, Lewis.
That's Chris Laws. He's filling in for Richard, normally the up back.
Still got the hurry-up offense. I still love it.
2nd and short.
Oh.
Ellis Jones dives back to the original line of scrimmage, lost control of the football, and dived forward. 10 minutes and counting here in the 4th quarter. Cougs up 51-0. They'll be on their way to improving their record to 4-3, and most importantly, 2-0 in district play.
And our other competitors in this district, West Columbia against Sweeney, not sure what the score is there tonight as we're watching this ball game unfold.
Jones moves forward, has the first down. So he can move the chains with 9:37 to go here in the 4th quarter.
With 4 teams making it to the playoff in the districts now in 3A, 2 going to Division I and 2 going to Division II, Lamarque winning this ball game has assured themselves a playoff spot. But knowing Dr. Mike Jackson, I know that's not enough. He wants to be able to go for the district title as well.
Grismore with the run, turns the corner, 35-30, bounces around inside the 25 to around the 24-yard line.
He's making every opportunity to count as he gets that ball tonight, guys.
So Dalvion Grismore with a nice run will move the chains yet again with 9:23 remaining.
Good 17-yard carry that time for Grismore. So let's have a Grismore Christmas.
Yeah, that's one of the first things that came to my mind.
Hand off again to Grismore. As the
turf monster.
And the turf monster combined to bring him down because he had a hole, guys.
Yeah, along with a little bit of something called rain as well, I believe.
Gain of 1, 2nd down and 9 at the 24-yard line. Still with 9 minutes to go here in the contest.
Steady dose of the ground game in this drive.
And off to Grismore. Grismore bounced forward, kind of got ping-ponged by one of his teammates as he got to around the 18-yard line.
How does he spell his last name?
Grismore.
All right. He's a senior this year?
Yes, sir. He was a senior getting an opportunity to get some carries.
Who else we got? Was that Laws back there again?
Laws still at fullback. Handoff is going to be to Grismore, and he is going to be stuffed.
Hello,
That's
number
Boyd,
71.
number
That's
71.
Boyd, yep.
Yeah, he's been a mainstay for that defense so far tonight.
Stopped him in his tracks, so 4th down coming up. Terrell Boyd, senior, defensive lineman, also plays a little bit of tight end on the offensive side of things. So 4th down and 5 coming.
Now, do you throw it or do you try to just run it again, guys? See how
the reason why you want to improve your passing game. So we are seeing blitz. Ellis Jones hands it off to Grismore, and Grismore has a couple of tackles, 1st down.
Boy.
Lowered his shoulder to get those last couple of yards.
As they will move the chains again, and this time number 70 for the
David
Sinners.
Gibbs?
David Gibbs had a shot at getting Grismore, swung and missed on that one. So
very impressed with Grismore.
Hand off to Grismore. Grismore bulls his way to around the 5-yard line, where it turns into a giant scrum. Gain around 4 on that play as the clock continues to run at 7:34.
Guys, with it, I know we normally don't start this until about 2 or 3 minutes left, but we really need to seriously consider offensive and defensive players. There's quite a bit to spread it out tonight.
You really do, and well, I've got mine. How quick do you want to go with them, at least for nominations?
Well, yeah, let's go ahead and throw one out there right now.
Arthur Rosemont has just come in, got some playing time last week, stepped up to get a start this week.
Grismore in the end zone for the touchdown.
All right.
So the senior will find his way in the end zone for the first time. So with 6:58 to go, 6-yard run makes it 57-0. As we have seen the wealth of running backs this evening.
And if you're going to tick in a little bit of special teams play in there too, you might have to look Reggie Franklin's way again. We're used to that, but today he has been an absolute beast on special teams as well as the job that he's done on defense.
Marquez Baker, slow to get on the field, finally does line up for the extra point. Snap, hold, the kick by Guillen is up, and the kick is going to be good. 6 minutes, 58 seconds remaining in the contest. Cougars tacking on another 7. Make it 58-0, Lamarck over Kipp Academy. Coug Sports Net will be right back.
And before we go right back, I'm going to throw this at you before we go to the timeout. I'm going to throw out Alan Cooper as one of the valuable players of this ball game tonight because he did make a difference in the offense. Coug Sports Net be right back.
10 plays, 54 yards, all of them on the ground, and all but 2 of those carries were by Davion Grismore, as he scored his first varsity touchdown on a 6-yard run, had 8 carries on that drive for 51 yards. Guillen set the kick. Again, back deep. Gabriel and number 7, Harrell. Rain looks like it has stopped for a bit. 6:58 remaining in this contest. So now the upbacks move up to around the 12, and Guillen will kick in the direction of Harrell, who will take it on around the 13, 15, to the 20, and that's about where he's going to stop because, again, special teams doing their job. Cole, number 28, number 11, Carl Sims there on the stop as well. Like you mentioned, Lewis, special teams has really been a big difference in the last few weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we haven't seen a whole lot of long run backs. Did have one last week. There's about a 35-yard run back, but outside of that, the special teams, kickoff special teams, have done a real fine job.
They have been all over the field tonight. They have limited the return yardage. Lopez back, quick throw, ball's going.
Oh, you know it.
Oh, you saw that one coming.
Number 18 for Lamarck.
No, that's number 48.
48,
That's
I'm sorry.
Tommy Young.
That's another name that you might want to be thinking about, too, on the defensive play of the game.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned. We needed to start talking about it early because you're going to spread it around tonight. It's not just a few individuals.
Rosemont, someone we mentioned. Young is someone in there. Reggie Franklin certainly is someone to get some credit in there. Handoff's going to be to Harrell, and Harrell's going to meet his fate as usual, deep in the backfield. Stop made by number 12, Anthony Wright.
Yeah, that's basically it, Brandon. That's been their fate most of the night, is behind the line of scrimmage. Speaking of the offense for Kipp.
Yeah, those wide gaps are just leaving all kinds of room for those linebackers, and they're exploiting it.
Anthony Wright, quick to the hole, showing a lot of speed. And if you're the brother of Tim Wright, you know he's got speed.
Yep. Speaking of which, up there at Navarro Junior College, he is just busting all kind of records. Timothy, I'm speaking of, and is doing what he does well in running.
Very sought after. He will be one of the top junior college running backs sought after on National Signing Day. Already the likes of Kansas, Arizona, Kansas State, and Texas A&M are going after him.
I think about a week or so ago, I think he had close to 200 yards before they pulled him out right before the end of the first half.
They won 80-0 last week on the road. It just shows you, that's a very talented team out there at Navarro JC.
Year in, year out, they're a talented team.
Third down and 19. 5:55 to go here in the contest.
Who do we have playing next week there, guys? Who comes in? We play here at Etheridge, correct?
Yes, sir.
And we play. Is Stafford coming into town, or?
Not sure whether it's Stafford or no.
It's going to be Dallas.
Oh,
yeah, Dallas Bishop. That's it.
Bishop. Ball is going to be caught.
Nice
Reception
play
there by
that time.
Jared Johnson. And give credit to Lopez. He stayed in there facing some heavy pressure, and he got thumped by Cole just as he released the football.
And it now takes over as their longest play, as that was good for 11 yards.
5:43 remaining. You're right. First time they've had a double-digit play in yardage. As we've got a timeout, we'll go ahead and take it with them. 5 minutes, 39 seconds to go, fourth quarter. It is Lamarck 58, Kipp Academy nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back. So after the timeout by Kipp, it is 4th down and 6. They will go for it. It looks like they'll go. Actually, they will line up in a punt formation, kind of tricky. We saw it last week with Sweeney and their trickeration. Okay, Lopez back. They will go. Back to throw. Steps up. Ball is going to be almost caught and out of the hands of Johnson. So the Cougars are going to get great field position yet again with 5:32 remaining in the contest.
Well, I think you're going to see a heavy dose of just running it out.
Yep. Can you say Mr. Grismore?
Probably so.
Probably so. Looks like Tommy Young, for a second, like Tommy Young was going to go in the offense. And actually, he will. He looks like he is going to be the back.
Still got Ellis Jones directing traffic.
Ellis Jones in, and it's now Tommy Young lining up at running back.
Is that Laws also?
Laws is still the fullback, number 59. Run blitz coming. Hand up is going to be to Young, and Young breaks one tackle and gets to around the 20-yard line.
Good carry for about 7 that time.
So Tommy Young has an interception. He only walked that one in for a touchdown. Gets his first carry up tonight with 5:16 remaining. Clock continuing to run. LaDarian Ellis-Jones has run all but a couple of plays at quarterback. With the lead wheel in hand, looks like they'll just be content to let the clock run out before they run a play. Clock down to 6. As Ellis-Jones will hand it off, and it's going to be Grismore around the corner to around the 6, maybe the 5-yard line.
He's got some speed, guys.
So Delvian Gris flag is down. Well, it looks like that's going to be in the direction of a hold. Yep. And that was about the only thing that has stopped Lamarck tonight.
That's too bad, because that was a real nice 15-yard run.
He ripped off a very nice run. So with 4:40 to go, they'll push that back. It's like a spot foul. So essentially, it looks like it's going to be 2nd down and 9.
11.
Well, guys, I think it's safe to say that the offense has come alive tonight.
Oh, without question, it has.
Showing a little bit of that diversity that we've been asking for. Actually got a little bit of a passing game going tonight. until that rain started coming in.
Jones letting the play clock
Don't
run
hold them
down.
linemen too long.
6, 5, 4, and it's a low snap, and Jones is just going to fall on it at around the 31, make it the 32-yard line with 4:13 remaining in the contest.
Yeah, you get them big old linemen there, they're going to start leaning after a little bit. You get them. That's almost inevitable.
Exactly. 4 minutes and counting. 3rd down and 16. As the Cougars have the ball, they will spot at the 32-yard line of Kipp Academy. Senators will fall to 2-4 on the season. This was their district opener, so they will be 0-1 in 23-4A play. 24-3A play. Handoff is going to be to Grismore. Grismore breaks a couple of tackles, drags the defender down to around the 25, maybe the 24-yard line.
Driving those legs, guys.
He keeps those legs pumping.
Nice 8-yard gain that time for Grismore.
Clock continuing to go down at 3:19. So 4th down, looks like it'll be about 7.
And this is really a whole lot more of clock control rather than
Oh, yeah.
actually trying to attempt to
Certainly.
run up a
Definitely.
score or anything.
Yeah, definitely so. Yeah,
And there's going to be a stoppage here, maybe. Nope, they're going to go ahead and let it go.
There you go.
there's nothing unsportsmanlike about this at all, guys. This is just a matter of let's go ahead and put the wraps on this game. It's already decided. We don't want anybody to get hurt. We don't need to prove any points.
No, not at all. Play clock will run down to 8. 4th down and 8, run blitz coming. Handoff's going to be to Grismore, and Grismore is going to be short of the first down. About 5, maybe 6. But you will still be short up the first down. 2 minutes, 34 seconds remaining. And right now it is up to the Senators to see if they can put some points on the board. I think more than anything else, he'd love to string a couple of first downs together.
Yeah. Be a moral victory in itself.
Got only 1 first down the entire night, 1 play longer than 6 yards. 1st and 10 at the 20, 2:34 to go. Lopez in shotgun. Hands off to Harrell, and Harrell's going to greet it again.
Number 4.
Number 4, that's Gerald Johnson. Getting the stop right there. So clock continuing to run down, 2:20 remaining.
Well, guys, what we want to do with the defensive and offensive player, we're going to split them a bit.
Well, my call is Alan Cooper.
I agree
coming
with
in,
that.
he was a game changer coming into the offense. Now the defense, I'm going to let y'all toss that one up.
That's a tough one on defense.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'd just about be willing to do a bit of at least a two-way split with Arthur Rosemond and Tommy Young.
Tommy Young, well, I could live with that.
Yep, I agree. I think they both deserve it.
And off to Lopez, who will cut back, gets to around the 20-yard line, so he's going to be at the near the line of scrimmage.
And if we want to give everyone their due, I guess we'll just go ahead and call a special teams player and let Reggie have that one.
Yep, and also Ricky Guillen.
Oh, Ricky Guillen,
Yes,
that's
sir.
correct, yeah.
Yes, sir. That's 2 games in a row now. He's kicked a field goal, and I don't think it's been at least 2 years since we've seen that, guys. So he's starting to develop in a reliable kicker, extra point. Also drives the ball deep on kickoffs. Helps his special team be able to pin the return man back. And then also now, like I say, 2 weeks in a row with the field goal. So I got to give him a nod as well on special teams.
There you go.
Inside a minute, 3rd down and 8. Lopez trying to call his own number, tries to turn the corner, and so gets stuffed immediately. Number 12. It's going to be Anthony Wright on the tackle, the host of other Cougars.
Yep, down there helping them. There's a small crowd.
Number 10, Murphy Smith, and number 18, Corrigan Leno. It wasn't Leday, it was Young on the stop as well.
Yep.
31 seconds left, 4th down and around 5. So one last chance for the Senators to get a first down. And they will talk it over, get some strategic thought. And
well, that ball is still okay. All right, That center was staying down over that ball. I thought we might have been looking at something a little bit funny.
Oh, they're going to go ahead and call it, guys.
Oh, they will call it.
Yeah,
6,
that's not
5,
a time.
no reason at all.
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1, halftime. Yeah, actually, halftime. No, this game is over.
Thank you.
58-0. A very dominant performance by a Lamarque team that finally got a chance to play at home for the first time since early September. And this was a game that we had been waiting on for quite a while. You know, we'd seen the defense hold their own, but tonight this was really a lot about the offense and the way they completely dominated. You know, we saw a host of running backs across the board. We saw LaDarian Ellis-Jones have his best all-around game of the season passing.
Agreed.
So maybe this is the time. Maybe, you know, Coach Dr. Mike Jackson was just kind of playing it against the vest up until the start of district season, and now he's unleashed the fury of this offense. So,
well, I'd mentioned it earlier with my offensive player, it was Alan Cooper. I think he is the X factor in making this offense become more diversified. You start concentrating on more than just one running back like they have over the last 2 or 3 games, and that will also open up your running game when you're not concentrating on one guy and putting 6 or 7 men up in the box. So Cooper is a big factor in this offense. Don't want to concentrate on one guy, but it did make a difference tonight. It showed.
Oh, it certainly did. Just having his presence there and seeing that explosiveness that we have become accustomed to seeing. High ankle sprain definitely is a thing of the past for him. So having him in the lineup, you know, you go along with the likes of Daquan Jones. We saw Grismore look good. You know, even Douglas looked good as a running back as well. So, you know, we saw the weapons. You know, also Corey and Lede getting involved into the offense. So definitely a good night for the offense, and definitely a good night to do it at homecoming. So, guys, let's go ahead and wrap this one up. Final score, 58-0. Cougars over Kipp Academy. Cougars are now 2-0 in district, 4-3 overall. Kipp falls to 2-4 overall. It was their first district game, so they are 0-1. We're going to see you next week, guys, here at Etheridge Stadium, as we will take on, looks like it's going to be Dallas Bishop. So join us then. For Mike Lockwood, Lewis Perrin, senior stats down at midfield, Lewis Perrin Jr. Say a big hello to the coach, William Sal. Also want to say a hello to Mike Duraso, the managing editor of the Post newspaper in Texas City. Definitely under the weather now, is facing some medical issues. Definitely a guy that's been a mainstay in this area for years.
Lamarque grad,
and a Lamarque grad as well. So, Mike, we're definitely thinking the best of you, hoping that we can get you back on the sidelines because we definitely miss you there.
Fellow 1980 graduate of Lamarque High School along with me.
Well, there you go. So, definitely hoping the best for you, hoping that the sidelines are waiting for you, Mike, so get on back and get better. We'll see you next week. Cougars take state.